You can hear me, Miss Angel?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. I can't
Okay.
complain.
Okay. So what
Yeah,
so what's going on? You got talking about strippers?
yeah. Today we gonna talk about strippers. Today we gonna talk about strippers.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So my dating career, I want to say everybody know. I'm in a relationship right now, but I can speak on my past experiences, right?
Mhm.
So a lot of the females I have been with in my life, a lot of them, yes, they went to private school or they supposed to be like this wholesome girl. They came from like, a good family where she has a mom and a dad there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say that they just loose, but a lot of them are like, it is what it is. They'll give it up basically, right?
For the
But
right price?
not even for the right price. I mean, they just, like, okay, so the stereotype of the Catholic schoolgirl is somewhat true. You feel what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like, because they supposed to be like, you ever heard people say like the preacher's kid or the preacher's wife? Um, the preacher's kid is always
The
worse than a
freakiest. Yeah.
right because they supposed to be so, they not supposed to be that way.
Mhm.
How you doing, Ronnie? Yeah, Ronnie said, "What's up, Miss Angel?"
Oh, hey Ronnie, how you doing?
Yeah, so today we talking about would you date a stripper, Ronnie? That's what we on today, right? So yeah, so most of the girls that I have dealt with on a relationship note was like from school or college, right?
Mhm.
So and those are like private schools. So these girls, even if they not Catholic, they came from a Catholic background. So most of them act like they angels, but they really like, got that other side to them.
Right.
So I mean, I haven't necessarily dated a stripper, but a lot of these girls was like on the verge of like doing that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I think it would be interesting to ask you, like, would you date a male that's because they have male strippers, right?
Right. No.
Would you, yeah, would you date a male that's strip?
No, I would not. No. No, 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 no. They
I
do too
mean,
much.
okay, Miss Angel,
No.
what if he's not having sex with these women?
How would I know that?
No, no, okay. Let's do hypotheticals, right? Let's
Uh-huh.
say let's say you in a relationship with a man. What's up? It's a wobbler. Let's say you in a relationship with a man, right?
Right?
And he is 100% faithful to you. He just dance in a club and bring back all that money. Would you
Mm.
would you still date him? Like, okay, let's say he is faithful.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know if he's faithful.
Okay. Let's say he's not faithful, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say he's not faithful, right? And he
Okay.
bring home the bacon. You don't got to do no bringing home the bacon, right?
Right.
And he telling you the truth about it.
Mm-hmm.
He not lying to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
He not homosexual. He's not
Okay.
having sex with men.
Okay.
He has sex with women like on some gigolo type of time,
Mm,
but he's protecting himself. You
mm,
know about it. It's
mm.
still not. You still can't do it.
No. That's
Okay,
that's my final answer. No.
you can't do it because of his profession, or you can't do it more so because of um morality. Which one is it?
Both.
More
First of
so.
all,
Mhm.
he's in a profession where he's doing he's doing whatever for money. So,
Right.
and then uh-uh. For the price, for the right price, a lot of them do a
Mhm.
lot of extra stuff.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So like, okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? Okay,
Mhm.
let's say a man does date a stripper, right?
Mhm.
What? the benefits in it is what? Besides besides the money. Besides the money. What are
Um,
yeah.
I don't see what other benefit they would be interested in, knowing
Mm,
that your girl is stripping, she's
mm-hmm.
making money. You don't really know what she's doing in the club. She could be telling you she's not doing this and that, but she could be doing anything in that club. So,
Mm-hmm.
you
Okay,
know,
let's take a step back. I'm
hmm
not a deviant, you not a deviant, right?
right.
But it's a lot of sexual deviance out here. Some
hmm
men, this is true, Miss Angel. You probably know this is true. It's some men out here that they like to see their woman get touched by other men. They get
Yeah,
off to that. They get
that's
aroused to that.
that's true.
So do you think it's females out here that would get aroused to see her man getting touched on, like all that stuff that happens to men that strip?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's
Mm,
definitely women out there that are like that and probably would
mm,
want to join in.
okay, okay. So you saying it might be a good job to be a male stripper?
It might be if she's into that, but that's
Yeah,
not my take. That's not what I'm on.
yeah,
But
no,
you know, it's some wild people out there.
yeah, it's definitely some wild people out there that don't care, or that's their lifestyle. You feel me? I mean, some people don't look at it like, it's a bad thing to be that sexual, but I just know in my heart, bro, that's not it. You feel me? I mean, a female that's stripping in a club, let's just think about it. She gotta go around half dress, not even half dressed. Some of these places are all nude, like she don't
Yeah,
got on nothing.
right.
Nothing at all. So she got to walk around, play with herself, shake her ass, do a lot of stuff in front of all these men, and drink. A lot of them be on, pills, cocaine,
Mhm.
whatever,
Mhm.
whatever
Yeah,
party drug they could get their hands on, just so they could like get through the night. You see what I'm saying?
of
So
course.
you getting more than a stripper. You getting a emotionally disturbed woman that's been touched, that's been fondled with, that like you getting a lot. She might be a drug addict. Let's say she not a drug addict. Let's say she not an alcoholic and she don't got no habits. Her only habit is chasing money. That's it. She's still
Mhm.
in this type of environment. I personally can't date her.
Mhm.
I can't do it. Just June being June,
Right.
I can't do it. I can't
The
do it.
only the only the only way I could see is if the her boyfriend
Uh-huh.
goes up in the club with her every night just to watch her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So
mean,
if
it's
he
some
not
men
if
that do that.
it is some men that do that. Yeah, they
Right.
do. They
Yeah,
do.
because like some of the men be the club owner, and then she be like the main stripper that get all the money, get all the attention, and he knows she ain't effing this dude and effing that dude because he's the club owner. See what I'm saying? So that's how it be ran a lot of times, or a lot of the times the club owner he be effing all the girls or most of the girls. You see what I'm saying? Which is another thing that's bad for business. Like, like how you feel about that?
They might be with it. They might not care if they own the club and she they main
Hmm.
dancer and everything like that. They may just really be on the like business type level, more
Hmm.
concerned about how much money she bringing in, because they
Right.
might have other side chicks as well. A lot of the times when it's like that, they have other side chicks.
Yeah,
They
nine
doing
times
they
out
doing extra stuff on the side. So
of
yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like a lot of strip clubs, you could take them in that back room for 150, 200.
Exactly.
You don't know what somebody doing back there. You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
nah, man, she probably getting 10, 15 men a day running there, and you never even know. Cause New York is like premier premium strip clubs. You get what I'm saying? So they
Mm-hmm.
probably seeing You don't know how many people a night. You don't know how many times she went in that back room. See what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I can't do it. I
yeah,
can't crawl back in there.
yeah,
Nah,
you don't
man.
know what she doing in there. And then
Yeah.
you don't know what the men bringing that's coming in there that's doing whatever. And some of those people, they be back there doing all type of stuff. Unprotected, protected, whatever. They be
Mhm.
tripping in there.
Yeah, Dante's Timu cowboy hat says most male strippers are gay. Duh.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Cause ain't no such thing as bisexual to me. Once you do that, that's it, bro. You already
mm-hmm.
converted to the other side, bro. Ain't nothing for you to snap back right into that homosexual lifestyle. See what I'm saying? So I don't agree with bisexual. So I definitely agree. What you think? You think some of them are straight, or you gotta be
Mm,
gay to be doing all that?
mm, I don't know. I really don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. They it might be some straight ones in there, but it just say most male strippers are gay. So yeah, most of them might be.
Yeah.
Most of them probably are, but it might be a couple of straight ones. But I don't know. They real freaky. So
Oh yeah, they definitely hypersexual.
hmm
What's up, Mr. T? It's a wobbler said, what if he get the name tatted and marry her? Damn, Miss Angel.
get the name tatted on who? Him or her?
Him. What if he get the stripper name tatted on her and marry her? Know what? What if a male want to be with you, Miss Angel, and he
Uh huh.
get your name and he marry you? He say, "I'm gonna
Right.
marry you." Would you still go for that? And he's still a stripper now, mind you.
Oh oh oh.
But he got your name tatted now.
Uh huh.
He bought you a ring already. Not
Right.
even he bought it already. Like, look, if you be with me, Miss Angel, like I got your ring. I
Right.
got it on deck. You still like what you gonna say then?
I'll pass. I'm
Yo,
still I'm still not with it. I'm still not with it.
come on.
Uh-uh.
Damn, Miss Angel
No,
still
no.
not with it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She's still not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Nah, I feel you, Miss Angel. I just can't be with it. No matter how much money she bringing in, no matter, cause I know her sex game gonna be off the charts. I know
Okay.
she's gonna be doing backflips. She's gonna be spinning off the ceiling. She's gonna have a pole in the room. She gonna
Okay.
have all that. But shit, I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
If that come with men touching your body all day,
Mm-hmm.
like you getting past drinks that you ain't even check because you know what I'm saying, you not even paying attention or nothing.
Right.
Like you in
Right.
an environment full of like immature females that don't get it. Like, stuff like that. I can't deal with it.
Right.
That's more than money right there.
Okay, so now what if okay, now you got a stripper, a girlfriend for a stripper,
Hmm.
and outside of the club, y'all going places together, people recognizing her,
Oh my
this, that, and the third, and they trying to holler at her. They don't care if you there
god.
because they know they could go to the club and see her. You
Right,
see what I'm saying? So,
right.
I mean, what benefit? It's not somebody that you want to marry or probably have kids from or anything like that.
Yeah, nah, that would hurt my heart. I'm
Mm-hmm.
on a date with my girl and he like, yo,
Yeah,
yeah, I seen you last night shaking that shit. You
right.
feel me? Or we with our son somewhere and he
Mm-hmm.
don't even notice the baby. You feel me? And he just start wilding. Or he probably do notice the baby. He just don't give a damn.
Don't care.
Don't care. You feel me? And just start tweaking. See, that's another thing. Like, that's why I can't be with a girl that do pornography, none of that. Cause it's like our kids, like
Mm-hmm.
these strippers be having stretch marks, all that. So you know they got kids. They
Mm-hmm.
still don't care. If their kids find out this what they doing, they don't give a damn. And that's the biggest thing, like real talk, cause that just, especially if they got like a daughter But even if they got a son, because that's teaching their son a pimp mentality. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? Those be the kids that they mother getting beat up or this, that, and the third, and they in the back seat, you know, sitting there while she doing what she do. You feel me? And that just raised them to think that this is okay.
It's a wobbler say, what if he throw money on her while y'all out with the kids?
Oh my
That's
god.
so disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm catching a charge, bro. I'm
That's so
catching.
disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm catching a charge, but I'm leaving her for sure. For
But
sure.
a lot of ladies, they go out there and they grab a stripping job because it's fast, quick money. They don't have to go work on nobody's job, and they could probably make a in a night what they could make the whole week. And a
Hmm.
lot of different reasons why they become strippers. But the only thing that I'm saying is that once you enter that type of lifestyle,
Hmm.
and like you said, you stripping, you in a club where, men, they high, they drunk, they touching
Hmm.
on you, you don't want to be touched, they seeing your body, they doing all type of stuff to you. It's like, when you go home, how could you really play like the good mother role or the good wife role? Like,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't know. And then as a man, you laying in the bed and you thinking about, oh, all these men get to see her.
Right.
They pay money to come into this place. They see her. It's like nothing sacred. It's not sacred. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? Her body isn't like really sacred to you.
Right. And I'm not I'm not like a self-conscious guy. I'm not like, what's the word for it? What do they always say? Like
Insecure.
insecure. I'm not like an insecure guy. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But if I know it's a baller that come to the club every night,
Mm-hmm.
he come to the club, he come in there, he probably pull up in a Rolls Royce or a Lambo truck or a Tesla truck or some shit. He buy her the top drink that she always want. He drop like 100 bottles on the floor for everybody when he come in the club. But his favorite stripper.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta deal with that
Yeah.
as her man.
Right.
He's sending her edible arrangements, all types of shit. Cause you know how them dudes in the strip clubs get, bro.
Yeah, they get wild.
That's damn near they girl.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's how
yeah.
they be feeling.
Yeah. They spending all that money on her.
They spending all that money. They the ones getting her nail done,
Right. They
getting
getting
that
her hair
BBL,
done. Mm-hmm.
keeping them breasts perky. They the
Mm-hmm.
ones doing that.
Right.
Know what I'm
Right.
saying? While you sitting back at home doing nothing basically, cause she racking in all the money. I couldn't deal with that situation. Hell no, I'll be going crazy. Cause I know
Yeah.
what she out there doing. Or I'll be cheating on her.
But she'll be cheating on you too.
And what's the point of that? We might
Uh-huh.
as well not even be together.
Right. Everybody. Well, unless you just want to be with her for the money. So.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think that money's worth it. Not all money is good money. And that's the thing people need to learn. Like for real talk, like even in the streets, because like as a male, this being a stripper as a female is like being a street nigga or a drug dealer as a male. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it comes with money, females, all that, nice clothes, nice cars, this, that, and the third. But look at the consequences. Like,
Mm-hmm.
look at the consequences. Like, the consequences don't add up to the money. You feel me? Like it's beyond money when you sitting in that jail cell.
Yeah, a lot of those relationships don't really last that long. At first, it might be exciting for the guy
Hmm.
to, feel like he have a woman that everybody want or looking at, and the money good, and she buying him this and doing this and that. But eventually, after a while, if you start catching feelings, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want
Right.
her to change. You're not gonna be with that lifestyle anymore. That's where a lot of problems start. Cause then she feel like, oh, well, you met me, I was doing this, so now what's the problem? But you don't want her out in the strip club anymore, cause you want her to yourself. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, I
that's
definitely
the thing.
couldn't. I mean, and me, I'm like very close to my family, like my mom, my sister, this, that, and the third. So any female I deal with, like on a personal level, like she end up being my girlfriend, she gonna have to speak to my mom and my sister and this, that, and the third. I can't imagine no female telling my mother and my sister that she is a stripper, bro. I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even doing that to my mom. Like,
She looking at you like you crazy.
oh, she gonna think I'm crazy for sure. She gonna be like, boy, you done bumped your head. Bring her
Mm-hmm.
in my house. Do not bring her around my grandkids or nothing. Nothing.
I
You know what
feel
I'm saying?
yeah, I feel that. I feel that situation.
Yeah. Nah, okay. Okay, I got a good question. I got a
Mm-hmm.
good question because now I'm gonna put you in the corner. I'm gonna put you in a tight situation.
Okay.
Okay. What if it's not your significant other? What if it's your son or your daughter? Then what? What if your son or your daughter turn 18 and they become a stripper? Would you accept it?
Uh I would try to discourage it, but I
Okay.
would I would probably try to teach them how to handle themselves. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
I couldn't really because I'm not sleeping with them.
Right.
So it's like, that's a different type of situation.
Right. Right.
So I would probably, really try to, tell them how they should conduct themselves or advise them on,
Hmm.
hey, it's just a job. Don't do that extra stuff because with that extra stuff, it come other problems with that, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, it comes with a lot of unwanted problems or problems that you don't see coming, but they definitely coming. They definitely coming.
Hmm.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like for me, it's like I mean, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, what if your son was gay?" or "What if your daughter was gay?" I mean, bro, what if they was not gay? Like, I would not want them to do that, so I would try to discourage them from doing that. So I definitely
Right.
agree with your answer, like But for the most part, if that's what they end up doing, of course I love them anyway. I'm not gonna,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm not gonna neglect my kid because of what they do in their bedroom. Like,
Right.
okay, I don't want them to do that, but this is my kid, bro, and I love them so much. Like, it's unconditional love. Like, you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's like no matter what circumstance or what situation, you my kid. I love you. I don't want you to do this, you know, but I try to discourage you from doing it. You feel me?
And sometimes supporting them, you can put your views into their head. A lot of the times when people just throw their kids away, then you just throw them out to the wolves. But
Right.
if you stay in that corner and keep talking to them, you could lead them on a better path. So
Hmm.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't kick my child to the curb because of a choice that they made. Mm,
Right.
We
I
all
mean,
make bad choices in life.
right. We definitely all made some bad choices. I'm not perfect at all.
Hmm.
But like, okay, there's a double standard in all situations. Well, a lot of situations, but in this situation, do you think it's like a double standard? Do you think people look at female strippers worse than they look at male strippers, or do you think like it's pretty much even?
Well, I think it might be pretty much even now. I
Okay.
think well, it's almost like the same thing like when you have a male child and then you have a female child. So
Hmm.
your male child, if they're out being promiscuous, you probably just like, well, make sure you protect yourself. But for your
Right.
female child, you're gonna try to discourage her from being promiscuous and try to be a little more classy about herself. So it's probably pretty much that type of situation. You
Yeah.
know, a male stripper might be a little more. Um, People might. take it as a little more understanding and just be like, well, he just being a guy, so he in an environment where he could just really be a man. But
Mm,
a woman stripper, you got to be like, a lot of people say they like, loose ladies of the street, ladies of the night and stuff like that. Even if they're not being like that, you just don't know because you're not in the club watching them. It's the environment that they're in.
right.
It's gonna be hard for them to prove to you that they're not doing all that extra stuff for the extra money.
Hmm. Yeah, nah, she not gonna be able to convince me that she ain't doing nothing besides stripping. Like,
Right.
I'm
Mhm.
not gonna want to hear it. Like,
Right.
I'm
Mhm.
just like, nah.
Cause yeah, they throw that money at them, and it's like, hey, do this and that. Take me to the back room. I give you a couple of $100, and it's like, at first they might be like, oh, no, no, no. But then after a while, when they start loosening up and getting used to that life,
Mhm.
sometimes the gloves come off.
All right, so some people would say like, some people would say that male strippers get it hard, like as far as public opinion, because it's kind of like they selling themselves out, but females kind of looked at like they chasing the bag or they playing niggas because they don't necessarily have sex with them. They just shaking their butt in their face or shaking their tits in their face. They not
Uh-huh.
actually having sex with them. So how do you feel about that? I mean, I feel as though it don't matter. They both compromising themselves. They both
Mm-hmm.
is all not good either way across the board. What you feel like?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you got a girlfriend that's in the club and she's shaking her butt, she's dancing, grinding on other men. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
say they not having sex, but
Mm-hmm.
she's naked, she's
Right.
he's touching her,
Damn
she's
near.
grinding on her,
Mm-hmm.
she's doing this and doing that. So it's like
Yeah.
then she come home to you and it's like, okay, well, you done did this all night. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We call that tar humping.
Right, that's what I mean by
That's still
it's not,
humping.
yeah, that's what I mean by it's not sacred. You don't have I mean, this is just my opinion. You don't
Nah, nah.
have a
You you right.
yeah,
You right.
you don't have that person isn't like sacred because
Mhm.
they doing whatever with anybody.
Let's say I see your comment too, SETI 103. I'm definitely gonna speak on it. And I definitely see your comment too, is a wobbler. But so let me ask you this, right?
Mhm.
So let's just say this. You and your guy go on a date, right?
Mhm.
To a club.
Mhm.
And it's a dancing club.
The strip club.
No, not a strip club, a regular dancing nightclub, right?
Okay.
Because I'm trying to give you a scenario, right? And
Mhm.
then let's say a random chick comes up to your dude while he on the dance floor when the slow song come on, and
Oh,
she
hell
and she
no.
start grinding on him,
No,
grinding on him.
no, that ain't
Would you
working.
approve of that?
No, no, he better push her away or something. He
Like,
better. Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
So that would be the same thing as dating a stripper. You wouldn't want to
Exactly.
see your dude grinding on a girl or your girl grinding on his dude while you like. Why would you want to stand there and watch that?
Yeah, but that's just me. Some people they don't care. They like, let's go out and have fun as a couple,
Mm-hmm.
and they go in there and they dance with other people or group dance or whatever, whatever. But for me, no, 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 no. Uh-uh.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no, no. You got to have a level of respect for me. Unless you don't care if I dance on it with another guy, he grinding on me
Oh
and there,
no, no.
Eve, let's make it an even playing field.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
You
We
see,
not
and
we
and
not doing that.
and see, and to be honest, that's how most men are. Like for
Yeah,
example, I had a guy that I was dating, and he asked me about a threesome. Would I have a threesome with another girl? And I
yeah.
said, okay, I have a threesome with another girl. If you have a threesome and
Wow.
let another man come in. Shit.
Oh,
That's how we doing it. Let's
I
be
was
fair.
shocked at first. I'm like, Miss Angel said yes, but then
No, but
you're
yeah,
saying
but
no.
no,
Yes, but
I
no.
flipped it on him. I'm like, okay, I'll do it if you do it.
Yeah, you caught me. You caught me there.
Mm-hmm.
So Seti say he would date a lady at the night and
Of the
touch
night.
of the night and touch himself when she danced with other women.
Other
Okay.
men. Oh, and then he said other men.
Oh, when she
Which
danced.
one is it?
Which one is it? And then Lamont Butler says, I disagree. What do you disagree with? And Seti, which one is it? Would you touch yourself when she danced with men or women? Like,
Okay, because if you touching yourself while she dancing with men,
oh,
I don't know
man.
what's going on with that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
I hope you're not doing that, gang.
You're wrong. Okay, what am I wrong? Who's wrong, Lamont Butler? Who's wrong?
Like, write the statement. What are we wrong about? And I think the link is there, but um,
Let me see.
yeah, I think the link is there.
I don't know. Mhm.
Unless well, this is your channel, Miss Angel.
Mhm.
Will you allow them to come up or no?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if it'll do it, but I'll try.
Yeah. Okay,
Hold
okay.
on.
Please do not porn bomb her channel or none of that. Please do not do that.
No,
Please.
don't
I'm
be
begging
doing
y'all.
none of.
Be
Don't do
respectful.
none of that over here.
Yes, please be respectful. This is Miss Angel's channel, not June. This is not June's channel. Please do not do that, bro. Okay? Because I don't know some of
Mhm.
these people. You feel me?
Let me
Some of
see if
them
I
I
could
do know. Like it's a wobbler, I do
drop the
know.
link. No.
Yeah, you got to post it in the comments again because I don't have the link. Or maybe I could copy and paste it if you want me to.
Yeah,
Okay. 1 second.
I got it. I got it.
You got it? Okay, okay. Yeah, nah, that's crazy statement,
Mhm.
bro. I touch myself when she danced with other men. That's crazy than a mug. How how could you get off that, bro? Like I would be thinking like
I
the
don't know.
wrong way, bro. Like real talk.
He tripping.
Like I told my girl about dude and his girl about how he be saying like, oh, how he be saying like, oh yeah, I want to marry this type of girl and I want to marry this type of girl. And she was like, if you ever say some shit like that on your live, that's gonna be your last time going live. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I would never even speak like that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
just knowing that, I have a girl, bro. Like, why would I be saying that type of stuff? So
Mhm.
for a man to even touch my girl in a sexual way, it's like I'm not thinking nothing sexual at that point, bro.
I know. I know.
Like,
Who gonna click the link? We got the link up there. Who clicking it? SETI 103 or Lamont? Cause Lamont said we wrong, so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm wrong about.
yeah, definitely. Definitely, cuz ain't no way you could convince me that dating a stripper is okay, bro. The only thing you gonna say is money
That's it. That's it.
or lust, and neither one of them shits is good enough, bro. Because it's like, okay, so a freaky woman has to be a stripper?
Mm-mm. So what you think about the men that encourage their women to be strippers?
Oh, yeah, they pimps. They got a
Yeah.
pimp mentality.
Yep. I think it's just because they don't want to work and that's the easy way out.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely Nah, it's not the easy way out. It's really the hard way out. But a lot of them don't see it like that. Like they think the streets and all of that is the easy way out, but it's really the hard way. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna end up in these situations. Know what I'm saying? But is it easy to just take your clothes off and just walk around and people throw you dollars? Hell yeah, that's definitely easy. Is it easy to just wake up and bag up some drugs and hit the block? Hell yeah, that's easy. You
Mm-hmm.
come out whatever time you want. You can stroll in there off whatever drugs you want. So this is definitely easy, but the consequences are not easy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
definitely not easy. You see what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
benefits you get from living a regular, everyday model citizen lifestyle, okay, we none of us are perfect. I'm not saying be perfect. I'm saying, do what you do, but stay out of trouble. Have your legal income, nothing illegal. Why we can't just live like that? You see what I'm
Wait a
saying?
minute. Wait, Lamont Butler says you are thinking in a backwards way. It's 2025. You have to get with the times.
Oh
Okay,
no,
elaborate. I don't understand. Elaborate on what you mean.
I think he mean dating a stripper is getting with the times because people are more open nowadays. Like Adam 22 openly lets men jump inside of his wife balls deep. I would never
Mm-mm.
do that. I would never in my life. I don't care if it's 2025. It could be
Right?
2075. I'm not getting with that.
I
I'm
know.
not getting with that. I love my girl, bro. We not
Okay.
doing that, son.
Right.
That. Where's the love in that? That's not no loving relationship.
Mm-mm.
He don't love you. He will let you. He will let you get a train ran on you with another dude standing right there.
You
The
have to.
dude Adam said he high fived the dude while he was in his wife. He
No.
called it the Eiffel Tower. How can
Mm-mm.
you even make jokes at that point?
Mm-mm.
It's nothing funny right there. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be hurt. My heart gonna bust at that point. I don't even
Lamont.
want to walk in on my woman cheating on me. Like I don't even want to see it. I'd rather just see the messages or see the phone call. I don't want to walk in. Nah, hell no.
Right?
Hell no. You see what I'm saying? That's why they created the law of heat of passion for situations like that. Because when you see something like that, you never know what you're going to do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just never know. Like, you feel me? You just walk in, your woman getting down, like, and 9 times out of 10, the guy. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That should have hurt you.
It's the same thing for me. I wouldn't want to walk in on my dude cheating on me or having sex with somebody else. That's not something that I would really be. Never know what I might do.
Oh,
Never
yeah, I'm
know.
going crazy.
Okay, Lamont Butler says we have to be more understanding of people. Okay, I think
Nah.
I do have an understanding of people, but Lamont, what's wrong with that? You're so judgmental. You need to get with the program. We are in caveman times. Okay, Lamont Butler, that's your choice. That's what I just got through saying. I said that's your choice. My choice is no. But if that's what you with, then you go ahead and you roll with it. Now, in the same token, if your girl bring you home something, you just remember now you was with the times. So you
Yep, you was getting with the times. Now your
mm-hmm,
ass burnt up.
mm-hmm.
Like, what? You getting that shot down your back, bro. You getting that shot down your back, bro. My man said that shit feel like a bullet. I'm like,
I
bro,
know.
I told you, bro. I don't play around, gang. I don't do that, son. Now, did I have my fun? Yeah, I had my fun, but hey, bro, my whole life, bro, they knew. Like all my friends, they know me. Like, yo, June, he gonna come through. He gonna come to the party, bro. But he ain't gonna stay too long, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gonna come, he gonna get his girl, or know what I'm saying? Whatever, but stay here, party all night. He ain't doing it, bro. You feel me? I just never been
Hmm.
that type of guy. Even when I was in college, it's like I always had the mindset of we ain't like I'm not going that far, you feel me?
Issa Wobbler said, "Who is we?" And then Lamont Butler says, "Your minds have been zapped by the Illuminati." Okay,
What?
I don't know
God,
what I don't
Jesus.
know what Lamont Butler on. I don't know what he talk about. I disagree, June. He disagree with you, June.
What's up, Sub Zero? What you disagree with now, bro? What I say now? Cause come on, bro. I ain't say nothing wrong right there, bro.
Where he at? We done dropped the link. What he talking about?
Yeah, we dropped the link, bro. You're wrong. Oh man. Oh man. I can't be with a promiscuous girl, bro. I just can't do it. That's me. If she, okay, maybe if she was promiscuous in the past, I probably could let it go. You feel me? Because it has nothing to do with me. That's the past.
Mm-hmm.
Before I met you, that's like, that has nothing to do with me. But as we in a relationship, you gonna still practice these things. You still gonna dress like that. You still gonna go to them places. You still gonna hang out with them friends. Nah, we done. We
Uh,
done.
yeah, it depends on what type of lifestyle you're trying to live. If you looking for a relationship that has value in it, then yeah, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. But there's some men out there that think they had a pimp mentality. They want to be pimp, so they go for that.
Nah, I don't want to be no pimp. I don't want to control a woman in that way. Like if the way I'm living ain't good enough for her to settle down, then I'm cool. I'm
Yeah.
cool. If she ain't ready for no family, no marriage, um, faithfulness, loyalty, then I'm
Mm-hmm.
cool. Straight up. We ain't doing none of that other stuff. The first time I even see another guy or female, whatever you choose to do, that's it for me.
Right.
Sorry, I
Lam-
can't.
Lamont talking about some people shouldn't be so judgmental. I think Lamont over there getting high. He on some lean or something. I don't know what Lamont got going on.
Yeah, buddy bugging.
Uh-huh.
Now we should be more judgmental. We should use our judgment way more in life.
Mm-hmm.
We stop using our judgment. We start letting people, let them show me who he is. Now, sometimes we need to judge them and let them change our minds. How about that? Change my mind, bro. Feel me?
Mm-hmm. Don't judge lest ye be judged. Now he trying to quote something from out the Bible. Listen, listen, Lamont. Nobody is judging anybody. We only talking about our opinions, how we feel. I have not judged anybody. I have not judged anybody. I just gave my opinion. If I would date a male stripper, and June only gave his opinion, would he date a stripper? We are not judging anybody. Lamont, if you want to go to the club and slang your thing around and all that there, and let men and women coming in feel on you, that's your business. That's your business.
You a wild boy if that's what you doing, Lamont. Like, if that's what you doing, Mont, you a wild, wild boy.
Mm-hmm.
And not,
Yes, thank you, Issa Wobbler. Opinion should not be considered judgmental. You are absolutely right. Because let's be honest, when
mhm.
those strippers, when they do private parties, those private parties, if you a woman that's a stripper, you're gonna get invited to private parties where it's all women. If you're a man and it's a stripper, you're gonna get invited to private parties where it's men. It's men up in there. So now what you gonna do? Cause you all about the money. So you gonna say, well, shit, yeah, I'm gonna get paid $2,000 for the night. I don't care if it's men. Yeah, you going up in there, you gonna let them men touch all on you. That's what you gonna do.
Yeah, nah, that's wild. You ever saw the movie The Players Club?
Yes, I have.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. Like, it's like, remember, and even down to this, I know this is going far left, but it's very important though. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Because some women do get in that situation and they do get taken advantage of. Like,
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so you putting yourself in a position, like, let's say you an 18-year-old skinny, but you got a nice little body on you because you a stripper or whatever, but you still a woman and you could be taken advantage of, especially by multiple guys who just rush into the room while you off for drugs. You don't know
Mm-hmm.
who running inside of you. And then they could just take you over physically. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then who are you supposed to blame it on? You feel me? Of course you could go get the great test and, you know, get everybody arrested and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, you put yourself in that situation by being in that lifestyle, period. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By even going to that private party just to make them extra couple dollars. Them extra
Mm-hmm.
couple dollars could cost you your life.
Yeah. 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 Francisco says play the documentary. Okay. Lamont Butler says, June, you not making sense.
How that don't make sense, bro. Did you ever see the Players Club, Lamont? The girl in there got taken advantage of. They
The
drugged
other
her.
girl set her up.
The other girl set her up. Her friend,
Mm-hmm.
was that her friend or her
Yeah,
cousin?
she wasn't really her friend. She was
Right,
just
playing her friend.
mm-hmm. But her cousin had told her
Hmm.
not to get involved in the extra stuff in the lifestyle. She had warned her.
Right, right, exactly. Her cousin definitely warned her what was going to happen because her cousin was a stripper before that
Mm-hmm.
was making all that money, but she was getting stalked by this crazy weird dude. A
Right.
lot of stuff was happening, and she's a great example of. Remember, she was faithful to her dude. She wasn't cheating on him, but he kept on thinking she was cheating on him because her lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's her lifestyle. So of course I'm gonna be paranoid. That's what you
Exactly.
do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And any little thing that's taken to the next level to me could be considered cheating. Straight
Yeah.
like that. Once it goes past stripping, like stripping is already cheating to me. But in his case, in the person of a man who dates a stripper and she tell him that she's faithful, as soon as she go to the club and a dude reaches up in her or something, now it's beyond stripping.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't report him or nothing. She just let it go because she trying to get on with her night. Oh yeah, it's beyond stripping. It's beyond stripping, bro. And I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be going for that. I would
Yeah.
not be going for that.
Yeah, just like me. If I had a guy who was a stripper, him going up in there and ladies touching all on him and grabbing on his jewels and all that type of stuff like that, yeah, I got a problem with all that. I got a problem with that.
It's crazy.
Lamont's still saying we wrong, so I guess we just gonna be wrong and he gonna be right. I don't know. Maybe Lamont is a stripper, so maybe that's what the problem is.
Or he dating a stripper.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
dated a stripper. Something.
Hmm.
Something with a stripper where we kind of like stepping on his toes right now.
I bet he wasn't faithful to her.
It couldn't have been.
I bet while she was stripping, I bet he was trying to find a loyal lady,
Yep.
somebody he can be out in the public with, somebody he can do things of value with and virtue with.
Shoot, marry.
Mm-hmm.
Have kids. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't having no kids when you on display every day. Hell no. Mm-mm. And I don't even know if them my kids. Word up. If you
That's
get
right.
pregnant, I need 3 DNA tests. 3.
Okay. Cause
Mm,
where you got pregnant at? Was it home or at the club?
I don't know. I
Sis-
ain't trusting nothing that girl say. All the only thing I'm gonna trust is them dollars. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, June,
Mm-hmm.
We've been on here about an hour now. Nobody hit the link. They,
Okay,
they
okay.
ain't want to hit the link and come up and voice their opinion.
Nah, it's good. It's good. They did enough in the comments. I think we did good on the topic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It was straight.
yeah, yeah. Nah, I appreciate you, Miss Andrew. I definitely appreciate you. Definitely tomorrow I'm gonna be back with some more. So I'll probably hit you up. We'll talk about it. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate everything, Miss Angel.
Me too. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. Thank
Yep.
you.
Good night, everybody. All you gotta do is hit end stream. You're gonna have to hit it 2 times, okay?
Okay. Good night.
Good night, Miss Angel.